This is a time when we celebrate and lift up the rich diversity and expansiveness of women around the world. Advocating for women is critical. Bodily autonomy and the right to health care remain in danger. Every day, women around the world are targets of sexual and gender-based violence. Transgender and non-binary siblings have their personhood debated and assaulted, with more than 450 bills active in legislative chambers right now across the United States. Globally, similar issues are just as prevalent. Rural communities lack access to health care, putting the lives of women in danger. Impoverished women who cannot afford transportation to the hospital or health care facilities suffer severe health outcomes and experience lack of medical care during childbirth. And as violence and war escalate around the world, where there is war and civil unrest, there is an increase in sexual and gender-based violence. Women and gender non-conforming people are sacred and holy. They deserve our advocacy and our love. We have a responsibility to respond proactively, especially in these times when religion is weaponized and used to diminish the rights and dignity of women. We must be a voice of truth in a sea of hatred. We are called to love our neighbors as ourselves and ensure all women have equal access to health care, jobs, and housing, are supported in raising their children safely, and are able to live with dignity and with respect with full human rights. The injustices women are facing impact all of us, affecting our children and moving us further away from our desire to experience a just world for all. I invite the United Church of Christ into the work of women's and gender justice. Let us be a church that widens the table of inclusion by being stronger advocates in seeking justice for women and gender minorities. In doing so, we also widen the table of justice for all. Join us in this work right now.
There are numerous things that you can do to get involved. Easiest one for a lot of folks is to just donate. So you can go to our Global Ministries Women's Empowerment Projects page, either pick one or donate to that general Women's Empowerment Projects pot. Any amount is lovely and amazing and welcomed. The second piece I would encourage y'all to do is to do some more education. Part of that is attending the UN Commission on the Status of Women. It is a hybrid event. All of the main UN events will be live streamed to their UN Web TV page, so you can watch all of the official deliberations. But there are also a lot of workshops and events that are put on by the nonprofit NGO community attached to the UN. So that's ngocsw.org. It's free. If someone tries to charge you for something, don't pay it.
The Clergywomen's Leadership event is happening April 16th through the 18th, both in person for authorized clergywomen, ordained clergywomen, and online for those who can't be there in person for all clergywomen or for our members in discernment. It's intentionally in Charleston, South Carolina. We'll be in part certainly hearing from our clergy awardees, but we'll be going to the International African American Museum that is on pillars above the point of entry of 40% of the enslaved people that came to the United States. And so we'll be continuing to center this conversation about how race and gender and ministry, how justice and ability to have control of your own person lives even today.
Commit to monthly Thursdays in Black discussions in your church, raising awareness about gender-based violence and the challenges facing women. Commit to hosting a period pack initiative this year at your church as we continue advocating for menstrual justice. Together, we can elevate the voices of women around the world. Together, we can love our neighbors by committing to learning more about the issues women face and by responding with our advocacy, resources, and just love in action.